I'm Ed. Welcome to my channel. If you've watched the video on Bowie Knife Fight, I'm going to show you the Bowie that the older man was actually using in there. Every year we have a bunch of local knife makers get around. We build up huge Bowie knife to compete against each other with. We go out and we cut a thick climbing rope. We cut a 2x2 in half. We cut water bottles in half, 2 liter water bottle, not 2 liter, 2 liter water bottles filled with water, and we slice them in half, and then we'll slice paper, and then do it all again. And these Bowie knives, you're not allowed to sharpen them in between each one of these tests. We used to have one where we'd stab through a phone book, but that one went quick because most of the time everybody stabbed completely into the phone book and drove their knife, a 1/4 inch into the table underneath, and it was really wrecking the guy's table, and he got pissed, so we just dissed that one. Well, anyway, here is the knife and the scabbard. Just for size sake, I'm going to back up some here. Maybe I can get it in frame still. I'm still, here 5 feet away from the camera here. Sorry, it's just a little cheap jazz camera. I shouldn't say cheap. They work pretty good. You can plug them right in to upload your videos. But you also have to make a display stand, so I'll set that up there. And on the display stand with another size reference, so you can actually see the size of this sucker, I'm going to set my cigarette pack up on the handle. Let me turn the camera around here so you can see it. Flip that so I can see it to make sure we got it. There's my bad habit on the handle of my Bowie knife. 18 inches long, folks, made out of 1/4 inch 1095 high carbon steel, and after heat treating and tempering and the forging and everything, it roughly comes down to about 1090, so you're losing about 5 points of carbon out of it during the forging and heat treating, tempering, and all the building process itself. And as you see, I just this is the same on the other side. That's my pommel. I just used 2 conchos, star conchos. Okay, drilled a hole through the pommel and hot welded them in place with silver solder. And we have a nice bone handle. It's my mark there, double E. I can't see it. There we go. And we'll go down the length of the blade. I like to leave a few hammer marks because it lets everybody know that yes, this is hand forged. We got the other guys, some of them just polish the heck out of their blades after they're done, and I tried to do a little fancy file work on the back, but it turned out looking ugly for the knife, so I got rid of that. Now, every time I use bone and softer woods, a bit of advice for any of you knife makers, instead of using metal liners such as brass or copper, I use leather. I don't know if you can see that, but I actually have leather between the bone and the steel, and it really works out really well. I usually will put leather bolsters too, but on this one I was kind of in a rush to get it done for the competition, and I just completely forgot to get one on there. But there it is. Now we'll take it outside and show you how it works just a little bit. Let's see, I think I've got a scrap 2x2 out there we can whack into.